Unorthodox Monte play CS, that's how you annoy an opposition. But VP, quick pop onto this B bomb site. There's no one actually physically on the site for Monte. They're playing a full retake from Heaven and 3 players from short. Kills going back and forth. Look at this from James though. He's deep behind them. The espionage, it has to be successful. He only really needs to get one in tug, but because he shows his cards a little bit too much and Warrior eliminates them, it relieves a lot of the pressure from behind. Krasnal, though, hard position to work out from. They have pushed him very deep back in CT. I don't really know what they can do with this one. They don't have a kit. They have to get the fights and they have to get the shots going. Krasnal, how is he alive? How have they not traded him out? Now the bomb's being defused and Krasnal and Heaven. How's he got 2 kills there? The bomb was planted for Heaven. All they had to do was deal with the pole and they couldn't.
I mean, you've been mentioning it here. He's been playing one hell of an event. That's one hell of a round there. Staying alive in Heaven, knowing his role there on that solo defense. As you can see, putting so much pressure on just playing his life. He finds a kill on this B take. He puts it into a 4v4 as the trades did come through here. But then finding these frags there, maybe a little bit fortunate on to Norbert, finding that aggressive plays to set themselves up. They have so many tricks up their sleeve. There's just more damage being done here. Norbert down low as well. This is another fight given to Fame rather, with the scout that's swinging forward. And War's going to actually win that duel out. Doesn't take too much damage. He's going to find the equalizer here. Now it's time for Flit to strike here. It's all about his timing. He has to play this one perfectly. You can see the attention from Some Youngest turned its way away from this side of the map. But Flit going to get caught. Some Young going to find him, and War another kill. This guy playing confident as ever. Swinging for the fences. He doesn't even have an op here in this bathroom's position.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting that he's the one getting really aggressive, because he's normally the one actually supporting his teammates on the CT side with the flashbangs. People like, he'd be supporting the likes of Krasnal and whatnot. But right now, this round looks more than over. Warro. What a
position.
Yeah, what a position.
Insane.
Like, Mir just never anticipates that. And Warriors won this round single-handedly. 6 seconds left. James won't even get the bomb down. It's too late. Goes to the fight. And Warro, what a round. That looks so dire. You lose the opener, and then Warro just secures a 4K.
Yeah, I mean, just swinging again for the fences here. He's just taking these fights. You can see up against Fame here with the scout initially. I mean, that's a risky duel to take right there. You're taking a huge risk. You put your team in a 5v3 if you go down right there. This position, a bit of a risk, I guess less so considering some days. Also another key to victory here versus VP. They have some great T sides. It's all down to that clock management that they bring. The great defaulting here, the way that they're able to take that bathroom's control without using too much utility, without showing their hand too much. But I guess if War is not going to give you that grace, if he's not going to let you take that ground, they're going to have to fight for it a little bit more so than they thought.
I also want to bring up what the devs were talking about how VP, there's reliance on Flit maybe, and in that last round, like, he just didn't even anticipate the swing from Connector. It seemed like everyone's in favor of Virtus.Pro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm on the Monte. I'm on the Monte wagon. Like, I was the only person in the talent to predict them against Spirit winning. They've got past that hurdle. A lot of people didn't think they were going to do that. A lot of people wouldn't even expect that they get to the finals of the Rootbeck Cup. And right now, I think they're going to get to the finals against FaZe and see if they can find that revenge. This is exactly the start they need. And especially with them having a lot more of a rigid playstyle after Boros has left and putting Krasnal in these more... He's got more space to work with, basically. And there's a lot less reliance on one individual. We've seen Krasnal go from maybe one of the worst performing players on the roster when he was playing in the anchor roles to have him actually...
Pace here. VP willing to expend some of those resources between Norbert and Mir to try and find an early opening towards this B site.
Yeah, here they go. Bro, completely flashed off. Unfortunately, there's nothing he could do. And similar with Krasnal, 2 quick entries on the boosted player, I think that was as well. And bro, Demka, he will get something back, but it's on the outskirts, and this should actually just be a save from Monte. I don't really want them to go for this, even though their money is really nice. I think Virtus.Pro, that's a round that's going to completely catch them off guard. Monte were not ready for an early pop like that, and you can see they just crumble.
I mean, this has been something we've been talking about a little bit more so in CS2, that VP have been quite adaptive to how things need to be played out right now, how you want to be setting up your rounds. Sometimes it's not best to draw out that clock, play a slow default, and let them peek into you on the even CT side. Sometimes you want to get in their face early in a round, catch them off guard. VP getting in there early, an off-spawn call coming through from Jamin. You can see how well it works here. They were doing that, again, a lot versus NIP as well. where it was catching them off guard quite a bit. And it's fun to see this this sort of version from VP. They get aggressive earlier. They're not playing those slow, drawn-out defaults. You see them get very fiery, and it completely blindsides them. I mean, that great flash setup right there, but excellent, pathing coming through from Norbert.
I think there was a chain of like 3 or 2 flashes in the next round. He's always prioritizing the ability to bring out an AWP. It's going to be supporting his teams of flashbangs over towards the B bomb site once again.
Same thing here, out towards B early. Norbert and me are trying to find that success, but they will go down. Counter flashes do come through. Bro able to land a multi, and the HGs will return some damage in favor there. Jamie able to retrieve a rifle and get out of dodge. And now this is where the round slows down. They send the same two. They're just going to go in with a contact play. The issue is Sam Da-young, he's playing over towards long, so good luck contacting into the op and this long position.
Yeah, Warrow takes the first contact. They will not anticipate SDY, I think, on long as well. 10 seconds, round's over. You can't get anything going. Maybe just try die before the time now. James will actually get one more before he fades away, and he'll be able to save the AK. He can drop that AK over to Flit, and Flit can drop him the AWP. Potentially, it's a bit awkward with Norbert's money, but Virtus.Pro, a very lackluster round. It seemed very, very similar to what happened in the last. But I don't know what the difference was. Bro just seemingly wasn't blind. Like he was. There was a good entry flashbang, and I think it did blind both him and Demka. But that makes me a little bit cautious. Because Virtus.Pro, they are lining themselves up. Lovely double flashbang. They're completely blind. Bro swings in, but nice coverage from Jane with the AWP. That's why he has it in. Demka completely blinded. These flashbangs are just ousting Monte from the bomb site. 18 seconds though, time is of the essence. They need to be able to get this bomb down, and there's not much util to actually do that. Flashbangs and Molotovs will force them in an uncomfortable position, but Krasnal still succeeding from heaven. Jame puts in another frag, and it will allow the bomb to go down, but it gets denied. Warrow just has to survive. This is why it's awkward when you leave the time so low. Warrow succeeds in the 1 versus 3 by just keeping alive, and Virtus.Pro fumbling the last hurdle.
I mean, that's just the issue right there. Like you said, when you have no time, when you don't have any extra depth there to work with. Oh man, that Molly a bit unlucky, but just one simple kill coming through right there. One frag onto the bomb planter because you were a little late on taking him down. They had coverage for that peak, but if you're not landing that instant headshot, look at this fame there. Problems that we mentioned here showing up right now, but that's a great opener. Mia looking to take that clock, throw it in the trash here as he found 2 entries, make it a 3rd early. That is monstrous from Mare.
That's a little bit more like it.
What a round right there. What a statement. Taking that short control.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see he wanted it just 2 rounds prior. He wanted to establish that from connector. Wasn't able to do so. Got kind of blasted by the position here. So we're going to find one more. He will.
Oh, no.
Feeding the beast right now. But again, all that economic damage is going to be valuable. Not the end of the world. They just need a couple foundational T-side rounds. And this is me running it right back here. So fantastic on the entries. And I feel like that 3rd smoke push, it was just desperation to try and recover.
Yet again early.
Fast B rush, they're running it right down here, but it's this duo again leading the charge here. Mir and Norbert looking to find the entries. They're taking that space. These flashes are incredibly well placed. And Norbert gonna find one with the P90 here, is traded out, kept equal by Krasnal's utility and firepower, but Flit is looking to take this extra space. I think he's maybe waiting for a flash here to get aggressive. No, just waiting that smoke out instead. Bomb now down. They're gonna start that 3v3 post plant situation here, but another smoke gets tossed in towards Graffiti, gonna separate the two.
These flashbangs are really nice as well, because it's just making sure they're getting a little bit uncomfortable, having the inability to set up. But now util comes in, smoke towards short, but as Krasnal tries to move in, James holding for him. And I think Warren and SDY, unfortunately, they've used all their utility. They haven't been able to garner a kill from that util. And even though Krasnal did do well to keep it into that 3 versus 3, the fact that Demka and Bro couldn't get any success on that bomb site made that a very unwinnable retake. And exactly what's going to happen. Virtus.Pro, that's 2 rounds in a row.
Just love the no respect together here. That op is taking a deep angle, though, I do believe. Yeah, you can see that Warrow able to find a freebie there, gets smoked down as well. He baits in for Bro. That's 2 opening picks manufactured, but finally Warrow will fall for the first time here in this map. He will go down. They still have a chance to close this round out. Is their coverage here? 40 seconds left. and things quiet down.
But Bro and Demka, they're still holding over towards this B bomb site. Picked up AK and I picked up Orp, and it's going to excel perfectly. That's it. That's round over. Jame and Mir, they're going to have to save. Mir's only got 25 HP. He can't walk onto the B bomb site and get another triple kill. And what a convoluted round. They go for a trade when Fame dies. Flit tries to, Norbit tries to walk in, and then just like there's a pistol there. Like he was so tunnel visioned on Warrow that he forgot there could be a possibility of someone else close monster.
Yeah, I mean, you can understand if an op's picking you right there, you're not going to clear close to right, as you can see. So that was the perfect bait and switch setup right there, especially when things start to go wrong, when you lose that opening pick and panic starts to set in. Look at this here, Fame. He goes down early. This is where you want to equalize right there, but then Bro standing right in that. A good adaptation here from VP. This is that slow style. But even in saying so, Fame is going to go down very quickly, and you know that's that lurk towards that A side here. So you're starting to see the panicked rotations back towards that B side as time's running low.
Wait, no, they're not rotating off. They still got 3 players towards the A bomb site, but Bro, this time in the fire and the flames, still heats up the server. 5 versus 3. Now the rotations are coming in, but the bomb, it needs to get to this site, and I think that's going to be very difficult for Jame. He's basically all by himself because look where Flit is. He's still in connector, but Jame, he might be kicking and streaming and fighting his way out of this. Flit does get a frag and connector, but that screams to the CT side that James all by himself here. However, they're not going to do anything about it. Demka, once again, you need to be very careful. You need to be holding these angles because the snake in the water, he unleashes himself, and that's perfect.
He's just robbed 2 rounds from VP doing that same exact play, just sneaking his way forward. You can see a cheeky little smile there coming through. Oh, man. Absolutely devastating there. Again, with a really good read from VP to target that B site. They didn't have the proper rotates, it felt like. Dimka in a perfect position to trade.
With the hero AK, it's always calculated. What is it going to deliver for us?
Him trying to bait some presence outs. That's a great entry right there. Jame with a Tech 9. Just deciding he'll do it himself here. He wants something done right now. Mir trying to trade things out. Can't seem to contain the Tech 9, though. He's going to fall short here. Out towards Monster, though. Flit looking to turn the tides. He knows that there's a lot of presence towards this short side. His teammates got to cross those safely, and both of those teammates have Glocks and low HP. But they do make their way in towards Monster. So mission accomplished here so far. Flit trying to just do all the heavy lifting in this round right now. He still has more work to do, but this time the roles are reversed. He's in the position that has haunted him a couple of times now. And bomb going down. They're taking good space right now, and it's planning for heaven as well.
I think it's A.
No way.
What?
That's
devastating. That's soul crushing.
What a play right there. Able to sneak that one on by. I can't believe they didn't hear the bomb tapping right there. The bomb
was so close as well, though.
Yeah, up
they were
short.
in connector.
And you know that Flit is hanging about there on the site. I guess maybe they just didn't see the Glocks cross over and thought to themselves that it had to be the A side. But they did have a bit of a struggle, some CT sides here. Warrow clearing these corners so effectively. That's a tough thing to anticipate right there. Flit making a lot of noise in his connector presence, but
Virtus.Pro have actually been doing very well at getting the majority of the openers, and Warrow's been the one player that's maybe been getting it for his squad. However, he will fall to a lovely flashbang. SDY trades him out, and now look at this B bomb site. The bomb's scraping its way over. SDY has come down from connector and will be in short, here to support Demka, but a lovely flashbang as SDY peaks. He's done. It's so unfortunate, but Demka in unison with Krasnow now, they are going to isolate these two versus ones, and Jame, it's now his time to get into a 1 versus 2. He's got the bomb in his back. 30 seconds. There is time to play with. However, Demka has been the bane of his existence so far on this map, but Jame spots out the lost. Is there time to go towards A? Right now, no. He has to commit towards this B bomb site. Will Krasnow on a...
Just about perfect right there. He just about had it. Krasnow now has to make some noise here on the rotate. He's actually just going to be silent right now, but Jame has a great angle to play from here. Ready to swing for the fences in the back of Truck. Krasnow silent about his approach. Jame made noise dropping, though. That's going to give up the game. Krasnow. Here's where James playing from right there and gets gifted the 1v1.
Can we get a replay on that? Because I have no idea how James just made noise. Did he jump off the van? Wait, what? Wait, so what happened there? Okay, firstly, love the opener by Waro, and it was like a lovely play from Virtus.Pro, and I don't know how in this 2 versus 3 that they were able to identify both Norbert and Mitt and isolate those kills. James, okay, lovely, gets the A bomb site. What happened?
He heard it.
Yeah, so he heard it because it was very loud, but how did that happen?
Off of it here, just a little bit of jiggling coming through. They're trying to bait in for James in this corner here. Now they're going to peek off the second flash, collapse in on this long setup. Now they start to realize what's around that corner here. Krasnal inching his way forward, able to land the trade, but a lot more needs to be done from James. He can't get out of this corner safely. The kills finally flooding in the feed, and Waro, he's got to fight himself into a 1v3. He's already had a hell of a map so far. He's got raid bossed up with the P250. James giving him the duels. No one's swinging with him though, and now puts it into a quick 1v2.
This is winnable. It's a 1 versus 2, but he's able to isolate both of these 1 versus 1s. Is Waro going to be hearing the jumps from Flip there? Seems like that's not to be the case. He will clear out. Jiggle. Has he spotted Flip? Doesn't matter. Flip, 1 shot to the head is all he needs. And Virtus.Pro, they get really lucky because guess who they drop on their first frag? The person with the util. Smoke does get launched, but there's no flashbang. Look, bro has the flashbang in his hand, and then Krasnal picks it up and then doesn't do anything with it. There was no real utility usage for that. And I'm not really sure they're going to be given the opportunity because look at how much space been taken by Virtus.Pro. Flit has all of the B bomb site. He must have come through connector, right? Because there's no one towards 100%. B. And there's just 4 players here. Mir's got dual brothers because he might be saving for the AWP in the following round. And yep, here it comes. It is a bloodbath instantly. In the blink of an eye, there they go.
Looking good here for Virtus.Pro, but I thought that was going to be Dimka moving forward here. Instead, he eats an HE. He still wants to aggress. This is going to be a fast B play.
Yeah, they're not going to change it. He's taking that space. Flashbangs come through, forces Norbert to look away. Dimka, even though he's got such low HP, he swings in, finds 2, Krasnal with the 3rd. That's round over.
I mean, that is just a testament right there. A taste of your own medicine coming through for VP, and SDY going to find himself another one. Fame down. It's just James here trying to save it.
I don't know if he survives this. Okay, bro was in the Matrix there for a second, Waro. Nothing could hit him. But that's success, though. James James dying. Doesn't matter that he killed 2 players. They have no up now. And, like, the money's not going to be too fantastic for Virtus.Pro.
Yeah, this is a really tough spot here. Again, Dimka getting himself so far out monster, and this is something that VP did against them. It was something that Dimka got caught off guard with in that first half, and he just uses it
to give yourself an AWP when your whole team is also going to be on like SMGs and pistols, especially when they're going to be most likely 10-6.
Yeah, we'll see how much damage they can do here. Maybe a couple of kills for Fame, and he can get some money there, but one plucked out early. All of them huddled behind a smoke. They just plant the bomb. You want those ecos. You're not getting ecos if you're planting the bomb, right? So I respect the effort.
He the little like Krasnal won FPL like not too long ago, and all the comments were just other FPL people with the like the clip the picture where the keyboard is just a W.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so many people replied with that, and this kind of like look at him, bro. He's got 11 HP. He's swinging. There we go.
The ecos.
Yo, blame F.
You gotta love it, man.
Yeah,
I love a good eco hunter.
Oh, who doesn't? I mean, like, okay, getting our pedantics out the way, like, oh, this, like, it's just a funny thing in that round. 10-6. What is the buy gonna be like? Like, I'm really interested because surely James hasn't got a team that's structured around the fact that everyone else can be on pistols. And
the good news is time is running low, and they still haven't made it outside of these smokes here. This is really well played from Flit, getting in their face towards the short side. 10 seconds now here. There is no time to find these kills. They have to have the interest, and they got to be quick on them. But Mir going to find the first. The follow-up coming through, damage onto Krasnal. He's just trying to get the bomb planted inside the smoke. Just about gets it. And is going to start the clock ticking here against VP. But can they close in the post plant?
I have no idea how they even got the bomb down. James getting very cheeky for a smoke. Is he really going to walk through? Krasnal, wait, what? No one's seen him. How has James actually claimed all of this space, but they've heard the scope? Bomb, half tick, there's no kit. That's definitely something we want to identify. Krasnal, very low HP. He's over towards Monster. Do they clear him? Fame, not going to clear him properly. Tries to hold the spray with the Krieg. It's a weapon that's very hard to do so. James in a 1 versus 2, taps the bomb, but Waro peaks as soon as it's tapped, and Monte put themselves onto 11th and cancel out Virtus.Pro on their full buy.
Somehow Krasnal was able to just get the bomb planted in the most
I don't know how
chaotic
he's done
situation.
that.
He had 20 HP as well, so one bullet would have done him in. But he's just dancing around these angles. Here we'll see a big kill from Sumdai Young. Does he really just find that straight through the smoke? Man, that was the game-winning play right there. And this rotate is only still an MP9. Knob shot rattles off here, but he's out in the open. He doesn't expect them to be front bathrooms like that. That's an early death there for Jame. And no damage done from the scout. The rotations are desperate on in towards the site. There's a good smoke to at least create some chaos here. And a lot of cavalry coming through, but it's just to their demise. As Bro and Krasnell will bury them all here. It's just Norbert left standing, and he can't even walk away. Monte looking to dominate here in map 1. Shoddy fight here for Jame. He's going to be met by the Molly instead. That's going to only force him a little bit further back. He's burning in the Molly. He's burning, and the HE's going to hunt him down if things couldn't get any worse. Krasnell able to find the kill off the utility. There's still one more standing, but the utility continues to rain down on them. SDY has to be careful, though, in this position.
Yeah, I don't think Fame's going to get cleared, and Fame is going to rear his head. We're down to a 4 versus 4. I don't know how that's happened. But Demka, lovely aggression, puts it back to even Stevens. Waro, another bit of re-aggression towards Connector. Virtus.Pro, they had the advantage. Granted, they didn't have good HP, but they had the map control, and now it's been seized away from them. Speaking about that health advantage, Mir, 12, no armor with that Deagle. Flit, 46, A1S, over towards the B-bomb site, and it looks like he's going to be the one in their crosshairs.
They have a lot of coverage for these potential flanks, but an AK has been retrieved, and a freebie onto Waro. What a timing right there on that peak, and he does still live. The smoke gives him at least a chance to continue to fight here. They still have a player tucked in here. That's going to be Flit, who has a golden opportunity to land some kills. A quick adjustment from Bro, though, and that's going to put that to rest here. Plenty of time for the bomb plant, and Mir cannot afford to go through that Molotov, so you can see the frustration as an incredibly difficult clutch looms ahead of Mir. No armor. No HP, shaking his head as he walks through the smoke. Bomb is planted for Heaven, though, in graffiti, so getting into this one going to be difficult. He does have a smoke. I can give him a chance, but it's going to be a long diffuse if he wants to try and win this one. Trying to spot out where that bomb is. But again, time is burning on this clock. There's no kit. There's no real chance. Smoke goes down on top of the bomb, but no...
13-6. How'd you like them apples, Virtus.Pro?
Incredible stuff right there. I mean, obviously that first half included some beautiful clutches. Demko winning multiple rounds in his position, but by denying bomb plant there, setting that frustration in early for VP, they won some big half-buy situations in this map as well. And